Hello everyone, welcome! So, guys, we played the Darktide closed beta, the new Fat Shark game, the Warhammer franchise, but now we depart from the world of Warhammer full of elves, imperial humans, orcs, vermins and dwarves to go to the universe of Warhammer 40K, full of space elves, imperial humans, orcs, zergs, tyrannies and dwarves. And if you're familiar to Vermintide, this is basically the same formula, one that was tried and approved by Fat Shark and Vermintide 1 and 2. But that was refined even further and applied to this game. I want to keep this video short and sweet, so just a few impressions, alright? We can create our own character choosing from 4 classes, let's call it classes, alright? And on release, each class should have at least 2 careers. And I know more we are added with DLC, and I think now we might see more classes be added with DLC too, which is amazing. So the graphics are pretty good, even better than Vermintide 2. Fat Shark delivery again. And like before, we got nice graphics, they're not very demanding on our system. That is great, it's like basically the League of Legends formula right now. The ambientation is spot on, our hub base is a ship, I think that's a prison ship. I might be mistaken, but I think there is. And every level available was so cool. Especially for those who know Warhammer, because having some friends that are very Warhammer fanboys, and I love Warhammer, don't get me wrong, but I can't match their knowledge. Well, these guys were raving about how perfect the design was. The music is outrageous, as Ben would say. But when I say this, that's because it's fucking epic. I couldn't get enough of it. When that organ started going, I felt the pressure increasing. Oh my god. Darktide nails so much here, guys. I feel that I can't stress enough, right? The banter between characters is back, and we got our favorite voice actors from Vermintide as well as newcomers, so everyone from before, I pretty much think, and more people, that's great. And that's because each class have different personalities, and each personality is voiced by a different guy. I suppose you could have the same person doing two very different voices, but you understand what I mean. Each personality has a different voice, so you get one character. For example, let's get the Ogre, and then Ogre is only male, so you get 3 different voices for the male ones. And now let's say you get the Psyker. The Psyker, if you choose male, you get 3 different male voices. Choose female, 3 different female voices. And we might get more voices with more careers. I don't know. Maybe more personalities. Let's see. I hope so, because it's already good. More voice than Vermintide, which is better. But more is better. In this case, more is always good. And the level design, as I was saying, was spot on. Now we're talking about the level design on the actual level when you're playing, not on the hub. I was a little bit afraid that I would feel too claustrophobic, because we are coming from Vermintide, villages, cities, mountains, forests, and now we're going to, I don't know, like space stations, city hubs. And so I thought, oh well, maybe it'll be too tight, but nah, the thing is huge. You can feel a little bit claustrophobic, but I think that's intended, just to show that lots of stuff happening there. But the levels are huge, so I can't complain here. Combat's pretty much Vermintide on steroids. There is more ranged combat here, but it's like Vermintide, a better version of Vermintide. And you go by the AI, or you're playing like AI, the Vermintide AI, the beastmen who had bows, they just stood there like shooting at you and doing nothing else. Well, here the guys with guns that are supposed to be far away, they get you over, they change position. I found that very good. I think even the special NPCs are working better than Vermintide, and they were already good back then. Yeah, pretty nice, guys. I think you enjoy that. And even though I'm not a big fan of ranged combats, alright? I like melee combats, but there are tons of melee combat in this game. And if I wanted to, I can play a career that's more melee oriented, so I would be fine. I would be fine. And I'm not complaining, alright, because I actually enjoy the ranged combat. So yeah, 2 points here, I think. And well, we got a boss also, yeah. I hope there will be plenty more on release. That's one thing that you can't get enough of, bosses. So let's hope that Shark does a lot more than Vermintide, because they're always very interesting fighters. And yeah guys, I mean the future is looking great, because the game is already very good and still not released, and we will have more stuff. So I don't know what to say. That's amazing. Man, I love that Shark. Well, that was it guys. If you're still here, they're still there, right? So please, leave a like and subscribe to the channel. See ya.